28 inches wide at all points. Okay.
Hey, I got a question.
Speak.
How do you get a wheelchair down 28 inches?
Do what?
Do what? How do you get a wheelchair down 28 inches?
28 inches is pretty standard door size.
Do what?
28 inches is pretty standard width for doors.
Yeah, and I don't know. I know the
All 88 doors have to be 3 foot.
yeah 36. That's what we try to build our stuff over in Aztec, is a 36-inch diameter.
Probably all grandfather.
That could be grandfather. That's a very good point that I don't know the answer to. I don't know that. Somebody look it up. Take action upon yourself. Be interactive. Who wants to do it? Craig, you want to do it?
The guy that asked the question.
Casey does.
Casey? Casey?
He does, like he has a computer.
Craig? Yeah. Go ahead, Casey. You can look it up. You have a computer.
Yeah.
All right. Minimize danger to employees. Here's that picture of the stuff that I talked about. You got piled on this side and on this side, stuff in the middle. Okay? So that would be considered obstructions. Obstructed exit route. Exit routes must be free and unobstructed. Free of explosive or highly flammable materials. So don't store paint cans and that kind of stuff. Gas cans in your exit route. Arrange exit routes so that employees will not have to travel toward a high hazard area unless it is effectively shielded. Where the heck is mine? Okay, so if you've got a flammable storage locker and you've got the occupation, most people here, the exit's down here, you don't want a flammable storage locker stored right here. Okay? So you need to put it somewhere where people in a hazard are going to be going away from that area. Even though they have fire ratings to burn through, you need to store it and use it away from, so it's not, people aren't exiting towards that highly flammable or explosive stuff.
Would a high hazard area be like moving equipment in a plant or something too?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Anytime there's mechanical equipment, you know, forklift operation, or a lot of places it's like an automated, like in an automobile factory or something like that, we have stuff constantly moving. You probably wouldn't want to try to dodge things like in Tommy Boy where he whacks his head. You notice that I reference, all the movies I reference are greater than 3 years old because I haven't watched a movie since I started teaching here. So yeah, that's a very good point. High hazard doesn't just have to be, you know, chemicals or explosive or something like that. You probably don't want to have an exit through a battery room or something like that either. Okay, emergency safeguards, sprinkler systems, alarm systems, fire doors, lighting must be in proper working order at all times. So Albert goes around, he does work for ISU. He'll walk around and check emergency lighting just to make sure it works, okay? You have to periodically, and I don't know the periodicity, I said that right. That, you don't, I don't know what those are, but whatever they're determined at, there's going to be, you know, some maintenance that has to be performed to check them. Exit marking, exit sign. Must be free of decorations or sign that obscure visibility of the door. So you can't have your Aztec banner, or you can't have your piñata hanging right there, or, you know, your Christmas tree shouldn't be in front of the door.
Make it look like a big present.
Yeah. Yeah. The direction of travel to the exit or exit discharge is, if it's not immediately apparent, signs must be posted along the exit to indicate the direction. That's the arrow. Okay, go this way. Okay, and it needs to be marked. The line of sight to an exit sign must be clearly visible at all times. Okay, now that just means when you're in the exit route. That doesn't mean sitting in the classroom. I don't need to see the exit sign. Okay, if you're sitting in that back corner, you can't see that sign. But once you start to exit out, now you're into the exit route. Now the signs need to be visible. Okay, there's probably certain points in a bathroom that you can't see the exit sign. Okay, they don't have to be visible from every point, but when you get into the exit route, then they need to be visible at all times. Okay, each doorway that could be mistaken for an exit must be marked not an exit, okay, or something similar. That's the doors we talked about before, where you have door number 1, door number 2, and door number 3. Okay, if it's not an exit, mark it not an exit, if it's on that exit route. Okay. Okay, emergency action plan. Everybody's got to have one. We have one here. If I can call my email up, I'll show you mine, but the back 2 pages of your handout, that's the, I think the first one is the second floor and the next one is the main, or the first one of our building. Okay, and what they've got to be is, now, places that are easily sectioned off, it's easy to put wherever you're at, like this one. This one would be really easy to follow. Okay, so if you had visitors to a building, this would be a great one to have, because you've got all these internal pathways, but if you're in one of these rooms, follow the red arrows. If you're over here, yellow, here, blue, they all have their separate exit. Okay, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, but only 2 of them have wheelchair access. So this might be a turnstile or something like that. And a lot of times turnstiles will have side doors that when you lose power or a fire alarm, those things become unlocked. I know out at the advanced test reactor where I worked, it was that way. When that security alarm happened, those doors became unlocked, and until a security guard got there, one of us operators was supposed to guard that door.
I got Mount Newman.
Okay.
Lower campus.
Hustle. Okay, there's the Aztec evacuation route. We've got 2 doors. This is the second floor. This must be the front door right here. So what this actually should have is where you're at. So this room here probably should go this way, this door this way, everything else should go this way. All right, so this is the north exit, this is the south exit. You're going downstairs, this is the parking lot where you guys come in. That grassy area is right out there, it's not 200 feet. So what we're supposed to do, and it says it in our plan, is to go out and down over to here until we're 200 feet away. If you come out this one, you're supposed to go to the courtyard by the RFC, okay, in front of the RFC building. And this is the lab downstairs, and it's the same way. You have all these side doors you can come out of, but you're still supposed to meet either down here or in the courtyard. Okay? And we'll stop there because that's all the escape route. Okay, so we're on 16. Okay, I need that, if you want to see your test,